and my computer don't. Here we go. Good evening, guys, girls. Rob, Tim, Keith, with you right now. We are subject. We are subject to maybe 5, 6 more visitors here with us tonight. Ha! I said his name 3 times, and here he pops the hell up. There he comes, live from Vegas. Live from Vegas, folks. Look at that. Harris up in his hotel room in Vegas. Maybe he'll shoot us a shot or two every once in a while between picks, showing us what we're not at tonight.
Yeah, they won't let me have it live downstairs.
I didn't think he probably would, so you got to watch out on that stuff.
You got Elvis Presley in the room there with you?
Say what?
You got Elvis behind you?
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
That is cool as shit, man. I like it. The Elvis picture. That is too awesome.
Yeah, they're across the room.
Can't really tell what that one is.
No, we can't see that one too good, but we can see the
too
Elvis
much glare
picture
on it
behind you. That's awesome.
Yeah,
it was a little bit of glare. Sean, if you decide to want to join us, all you got to do. Alex, I guess Alex is using his dad's email, I guess. So if that's the case, all you got to do is let us know. If you got a cam, all you got to do is leave YouTube, go to your email, whichever email you give me, and hop in. The email will actually pop you into right here. How you guys doing tonight?
So that wasn't Harris' sister
this
past weekend?
That
wasn't Harris' sister at the Ravens game?
No, that was not. It was not Harris's sister at the football game. Hey, he's doing some wild shit. There you go. He's gonna go.
Yeah, he's getting set up for the wide view instead of
that's cool. Yeah, we like your wide view better. That's cool. All right. Top 25 teams. Harris, we laughed like hell last week. You won't hear, and your dreaded Auburn got back into the top 25. We were laughing our asses off. We were like,
still there, I think.
So that was some funny stuff. All right, we're gonna start Thursday night game. We're gonna start with Tim. Troy is visiting Coastal Carolina, number 24 in the country. They are 19-point dogs. 19-point favorites. Coastal Carolina is. And which way is Tim going to go tonight?
2 cans of whoop ass for Coastal Carolina to give out.
Coastal Carolina. Okay, we got you. Keith.
Yeah, it's a guess. I'll take Coastal Carolina because I don't know anything about Troy this year.
Okay. Harris.
Well, we know Troy's not ranked, so we'll go Coastal Carolina.
All right. You know what? Today I had to sit in an automobile dealership because my mom had to have an oil change. What's up, numbers? And so I looked up the first few today. Troy, they came within a touchdown last year beating them. 19 points. I'll take your points, and I'll take Troy. All right, next one we got Saturday. Keith, number 2 Cincinnati, 25.5-point favorites. They're traveling to Tulane, and I will say this in advance: Tulane is a 1-win team. All right, so.
Yeah, it's tempting to take Tulane with the points. However, I think Cincinnati, after only winning by 7 against Navy, will play a very clean game this weekend and will win that game probably by 35 or better.
All right. Harris.
I think Navy showed some weakness in that Cincinnati lineup. So I am going to take Tulane in the points.
All right. Tulane's had trouble scoring this year. Cincinnati's not had trouble scoring. All they got to do is score 10 points a quarter. And Tulane, I don't think they'll score 10. I'll take Cincinnati. Tim.
Yeah, give me Cincinnati in the points.
All righty. Harris, number 6 Michigan, 4-point favorites. Thank you very much. And Miss
Hey, Darlene.
Darlene's here.
Hey, Dar.
And Michigan's number 6 in the country. They're 4-point favorites traveling to East Lansing, number 8. Michigan State 7-0, 7-0, 4 points. What are you thinking, Harris?
Man, I'll tell you what, one of the biggest rivalries going in the Big Ten. This is going to be a field goal game, regardless. I will take the points.
You'll take Michigan State?
Yes, sir.
All day long. I think they're the better team. I think they show it this week. They're at home. If they do not win this game, they do not deserve to win the Big Ten. You've got the biggest game on your roster this year coming right here, your state rival. I think they show up. I think Michigan, I think Harbaugh is going to – people are going to start balling on him again. I'll take Michigan State. Tim?
I kind of in the Harris group with being a field goal game. Even if Michigan wins by a field goal, it's still a Michigan State cover.
Yeah, when Harris was saying it, I was thinking, yeah, that's probably the case. I think Michigan State will probably win the game outright even in this one, but although it will be a close game.
Yeah, and we're getting 4 points to boot. Yep. Number
and when
9.
We're done here, I'm going down and putting $100 on Michigan State.
Oh yeah. Let's hope he. Well, I would put it on some of those locks because you wait and see after we make our college picks how we did last week. We did some winning last week, boys. I mean, you'd have won some money if you'd have rode the boat with us $10. You would have won some money. Number 9, Iowa travels to Wisconsin. 3.5-point favorites is Wisconsin. I don't like this number. The 3 in the hook, I don't like it. I am going with Iowa. I think Iowa has a better offensive line. I think Iowa has a better defensive line. Wisconsin's going to run at football, yes, but Iowa's able to throw the football. And look, I just think you got to be multidimensional in the Big Ten. I'll take Iowa. Give me 3.5 points. I'll be more than welcome to take them. Tim?
I'm going to have to – I might disagree with you on there. I think Wisconsin may take this by a touchdown.
All right. Keith?
Yeah, early in the year, I was kind of overestimating Wisconsin. I started to believe in Iowa. They lost a game, but from what I've seen this year, I think Iowa's a little better than Wisconsin, and because of that, I'll take.
Plus, you're getting points too.
Yeah, I'll take the points.
All right, Harris.
Yeah, Wisconsin's going to run the ball like you said. They're going to slow it down, but when Iowa has the ball, they're going to score at will. You know, turnovers are going to be a big factor in this game. I'm going to take Iowa.
All right. We're going to Tim now. Texas on the road, going to number 16 Baylor. Baylor, 3-point favorites here against Texas. What are you thinking here?
I don't think Texas has much of a defense, and Baylor has had some big wins, so give me Baylor and the points.
Well, you got to give up 3. Yeah, you'll give 3
if they're a 3-point underdog?
They are 3-point favorites. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take Baylor -3.
All right, gotcha. Keith?
Agreed. Baylor -3.
All right, Harris.
Yeah, Baylor's going to turn this into a track meet. Give me Baylor.
I'm with you guys. I'm with you all the way. I think Baylor wins. I'm not sure it's track meet. I'm not sure they're going to win by 20, but I think they handily take care of the situation. Keith, Miami travels to Pittsburgh. One of the teams that could represent the ACC, in the New Year's Day. 17th ranked Pittsburgh, 12-point favorites against Miami. What are you thinking here?
Gosh, that's a lot. Miami's coming off a win, but they are traveling. And it seems like Miami usually, not that it matters for this, but it seems like they usually have some issues up there. So I'm just going to go with my gut here and give the 12 points for Pittsburgh. I think they probably win by a couple touchdowns.
Harris.
I agree Pittsburgh's probably the better team here. But I don't think any team in the ACC is 2 touchdowns better than any other team in the ACC. So give me the points.
All right. Pittsburgh's a top 15 offense in the nation right now. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that this kid that they got at Pittsburgh could actually win the Heisman Trophy. I mean, he is throwing the ball around a lot. I like them. Miami couldn't beat some of these teams at their house this year. They're not going to Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh big. I think by more than 20 even. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, the Pickett kid from Pittsburgh is definitely a Heisman candidate, and he'll show it again this week, hopefully by about 2 touchdowns.
All right.
Time out here. I think Harris is getting some help from Elvis there.
Elvis is in his ear. Elvis is in his ear.
He's whispering it in my ear, man. Why do you think I'm in front of him?
We would play a song by Elvis on
Your
here, but we
Viva
get copyrighted.
and-
We get
and-
copyrighted, so we won't do that shit. With suspicious minds. Now, let's see.
Stay
Harris,
with the day job, Rob.
Is it Harris's turn? I think so.
Yeah.
Number 22, Iowa State. 7.5 point favorites. Traveling to Morgantown, West Virginia. What do you like here?
Even though they're not ranked, this could be my upset of the week. I'm going to take West Virginia.
All right. You know what, guys? They have some of the best track stars in the nation, and they can run with anybody, and that has got to be a tough place to play when you go out in the middle of damn nowhere in West Virginia. Iowa State has proven that they can get beat. Iowa beat them. They've gotten beaten a couple of times this year when they shouldn't have, or at least once anyway. I'm not sure they've lost twice, but I think they have. I'm taking West Virginia. West Virginia is getting 7 points. I think maybe straight up they win, but I like it 7 anyway. Tim.
Yeah, I mean, the letdown game, you got all hyped up to beat Oklahoma State, and then now it's going to be the letdown going to the country roads take me home.
All right. What are you thinking there, Keith?
Yeah, I agree with what Tim was just saying. I just have a feeling that Iowa State coming off the big win, I think they'll probably play hard, but I mean, I just going to West Virginia, I don't know if that's really the place you want to go after that win.
Yep, you got it. Coming back to me, number 1, Georgia. 14-point favorites against Florida. The cocktail, the largest cocktail party in the world. I'm going to surprise everybody. I think this is a trip-up game for Georgia. I don't think they lose this game. 14's too much. Florida showed they can score with anybody. The main thing Florida's got to do is they've got to stop that running attack of Georgia. I'm not sure they can do it, but I tell you what, I think they've got their opportunity right here. I think it's a touchdown to 10-point game at best for Georgia. Georgia's going to get tested. I'll take Florida. Tim.
That seems a lot to be given up for Georgia on the road, but I think they wear them out by the second half, so they'll win by like 17.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I mean, Kentucky beat Florida. Georgia beat Kentucky pretty soundly. And Florida, in a couple of the games that I've seen with them, recently, and I think they lost to LSU as well, right? Penalties and mistakes seem to hurt that team bad, and I just have a feeling it could get ugly fast in this game.
Okay.
I'm going to take Georgia big over Florida.
Okay. Harris.
I'm going to disagree with you, Keith. I think it's going to be a closer ball game than most people expect. The big thing is, can Florida protect the football? They love turning the ball over, in that red zone. If they protect the football, they got a chance to win the game. I don't think they win it, but I think it's a 7 to 10 point game.
I'm with you there, Harris. All right. We're going over to Tim. Texas Tech traveling to Oklahoma, number 4 in the country. Oklahoma, 20-point favorites.
I know I had said this earlier that when a team gets a new coach, that usually they'll play better for the new coach. I'll go against that theory. I'll go Oklahoma by 3 touchdowns.
All right. It's going to have to take 3 because it's 20 points. So.
Right.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who Texas Tech just played. 'Cause they got out to a 14-point lead right in the first few minutes of that game.
All right. Hold on for a second. Let's see. If it was a top 25 team.
Oklahoma escaped and Kansas dominating the fourth quarter, I guess you could say.
Yeah, they scored 60 in that game. They put a whopping on them.
I'm going to take Oklahoma and give the points.
Okay.
Game's in Oklahoma?
It's in Oklahoma, Texas Tech. I'm sorry, Oklahoma 20-point favorites.
I think even with all the chaos going on, with Texas Tech, this game's not going to be close regardless. Oklahoma.
You know what, guys? I'm going against you. Here. I smell a rat right here. I really do. This is one that, to me, they could leave here with a 7 or 10-point win. Texas Tech could. Oklahoma's played down to their competition all year long. To me, this is one I just don't like a number. I think Texas, like I say, I think Texas Tech keeps maybe to a field goal or to a touchdown, and I ain't sure they ain't going to escape with a win. I just don't have a good feeling for Oklahoma this week. I don't know why. We're going to Keith. Colorado heading to number 7 Oregon. 26.5-point favorites.
I'm going to take I'm going to take Colorado in the points on that one.
All right. Keith takes Colorado. Harris.
I gotta ask Tim a question. I know you got most of the lines updated. Is that line changed any?
Yeah, it's down to 24 now.
Down to 24.
Wow.
We started at 26.5. So everybody's betting Colorado just like Keith.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon as well. Give me Colorado.
All right. Oregon right here. Colorado, I think's got 1 win. They may have 2. Oregon's too good. They're at home. They're the better team. I think this could get ugly and ugly fast. I will take Oregon. Tim.
Yeah, give me Oregon with the points.
Give up 26.5.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, Harris, Duke. They're traveling to Wake Forest. They're 8-0. Number 13 in the country, 16-point favorites.
Here we go again. ACC. I still don't think anybody's 2 touchdowns better than anybody in the ACC. So give me the points.
All right. I've seen Wake play 3 times this year. Every time they played, they scored over 30. I've seen Duke play once this year, and they got shut the hell out. And they didn't. I mean, they looked really bad against the Virginia team. I think they lost 48-0. Wake smeared Virginia. I will take Wake all day. 16 points.
Keep in mind now that game could have some weather implications.
It might, but even if it rains, I'm okay with that. The wind can blow too. I'm okay with that. Duke, but the only way they get around is throwing the football. So if they can't throw the football, they're really screwed. Tim.
If this was college basketball, I'd take Duke plus 16, but it's not. It's football, so give me Wake.
Keith.
I'm going to go with Duke on this one and join Harris.
All right. Next one we got is a pick'em game. Number 10 Ole Miss, 1-point favorites against number 18 Auburn. Auburn beat them last year. They're at home. I like them to win this game. I think 1 point's nothing here. I'll feel, if they win by a touchdown, win by a field goal, I'm fine with it. I'll take Auburn. Tim.
I don't really know anything about this, but Auburn doesn't seem to throw me that much. So, and plus Auburn went from -1 to -3, but I'm gonna take the Ole Miss side.
All right. Yeah, Ole Miss is favored by a point. Yeah.
Ole Miss is favored by a point, so it went from -3 or actually now Auburn. I checked this morning was a 3-point favorite, but for Ole Miss being a 1-point favorite, yeah, give me them, please.
Oh, okay, got you. So everybody's betting the Ole Miss side there. Yep, Keith.
Ole Miss. I'll give that 1 point.
Harris.
Do you need to ask?
Tim. Pick'em game. Straight pick'em game. Number 12, Kentucky, going to Mississippi State. This is a pick'em. I mean, not even a half point nowhere.
Right.
Who are you liking?
I think Kentucky needs a bounce back win, and this might be it.
All right. Keith.
I'm just going to take the home team here and say Mississippi State
All right.
sneaks out with a win.
Harris.
I think Kentucky needs us to save their season. I'm going to go Kentucky.
All right. I'm like this. If Vegas doesn't have enough confidence in the number 12 team in the country to give them 3 points on the road or 2 points on the road, I don't think they got any confidence at all in them. I'll take your home team. Give me Mississippi State here. All right, Keith, Kansas, heading to Oklahoma State. They're going to be in a good mood this week after getting whipped last week. 29.5-point favorite, too. The Lions
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, 29.5-point favorites over Kansas. They smelling a blowout, but is it going to be that much?
No, I don't think it'll be that much. I'll take Kansas with the 4+ touchdowns there.
Harris.
Game will be over by halftime, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I'm with you. I won't be surprised to see 70 get thrown on the board here. I think Oklahoma State will wear them out every way. I'll take Oklahoma State. Tim.
Burn me once, shame on you. Don't burn me twice. So I'm going to take the Jayhawks against the top 10 team. Not to win, but, to cover for 29.5.
We got you. Harris. SMU, number 19 in the country, traveling to Houston. Another pick'em game. SMU in Houston. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
At Houston.
At Houston.
I'm going to go with your philosophy that you used a little bit ago, Rob. If Vegas can support a top 25 team with 1 or 2 points, let's take the home team in this one.
Yeah. I'm jumping the same wagon again. If they get that much backing from Vegas, that they're not even going to give a point or two to the team that's favored. I mean, the team that should be favored here, or at least you would think. I'll take Houston. Tim, what's up, D. Scott? D. Scott, would you like to be on tonight?
Give me SMU to win this, and I'll be right back.
All right. SMU, and we got Keith.
Yeah, I'm leaning Houston on this one.
All right. Would you like to come on, D. Scott? What we're doing, we're going to have pro picks in just a little while, all the NFL picks for the week. And we just go around and we go with the current week's odds. So if you want to, all you got to do is shoot your email address out there, and then you can scrap it to where nobody can see it.
Hey, Elvis just told me Houston big in an upset.
Houston big and upset.
Are they going to get some of that Tupelo honey?
Oh, my goodness. We're coming back to me now. Penn State, number 20 in the country against number 5 Ohio State. And from all indications, Penn State's quarterback will not play this week. The way I'm understanding it, he's not going to be able to play. 16.5-point favorite. You probably can go 26 right here. I like Ohio State. I like them big. Tim.
How many rushing yards did Penn State give up? I'd say lesser running backs than Mayan Williams and Trevion Henderson.
300 and something, was it?
I think Ohio State could match that and win by 21.
All right, Tim, got that. Keith.
Would you say 16?
16 and a half.
16 and a half? Yeah, I'm fine giving that.
Yep. Harris.
I don't think 30's enough. Give me Ohio State.
Oh, all right. No, but thanks. Football is not my area of expertise. Okay. All right. Well, D. Scott did.
Not ours either.
That's right. What the hell? What do you think we're doing here? Well, we sent Harris to Vegas to put all our money on Auburn this week, and he's getting ready to do that as soon as he leaves the room.
Yeah, Auburn. Had to put a gun to my head.
Oh, man. Tim's coming up now. North Carolina, UNC, they're traveling to Notre Dame, South Bend, number 11 in the country. Notre Dame, a 4-point favorite. What are you thinking?
UNC's not. I'll just take Notre Dame because they're at home, and hopefully they'll win by 6.
Yeah. Keith.
Notre Dame.
Harris.
To me, that number sounds a little low. You sure it's only 4?
It's 4. It's 4.
Wow. Something fishy there. I'm going to take Notre Dame, but I don't like that number.
Yeah, I'm with you guys too. Don't forget Sam. What's his name? Howard. Sam. What's the quarterback for Carolina? I can't think. Maybe Howard. Sam Howard or something like that. He was up for the up for the Heisman Trophy, and then right there in game 1 of the year, they get the hell beat out of them. Carolina, and their balloon's been busted all year long. Sam Howell, that's his name. Sam Howell, that's his name.
Yep.
And that they are a legit. They can legit throw for 400, 450 yards any week, and that is the weakness of Notre Dame. But look, Notre Dame is they're not as good as they have been in the past. If they were, with one loss, they'd be 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. They realize it's something wrong here. I'm with you, Harris. I'm concerned about this one. This could be a field goal game, but I think Notre Dame wins it. I'm with you guys, but yeah, 4 points is a ratty number, man. It's a real. You would think they would be 7.5 point favorites.
Yeah, anytime Notre Dame's only a 4 or 5 point favorite at home, something ain't right. I mean,
yeah.
They're worth 7 points at home all day long.
Yeah, unless they play in a top 5, top 10 team, and Carolina's not that.
No.
Keith, UVA, University of Virginia, Bronco Mendenhall going back to his old stomping grounds, BYU, number 25 in the country, a 2-point favorite is all at home.
Yeah, I'll go with BYU.
All right. Harris.
Yeah, I love BYU at home.
All right. You know what? I think this is a field goal game, but I think as much as I say it's a field goal game, it could be a touchdown game, and for that reason alone, I know Virginia has a lot of good passing, but man, their defense stinks. I mean, they gave up a lot of points over the past weekend. I'll take BYU. Tim.
Yeah, give me BYU to cover the 2.5 or whatever the spread is.
2 points, yeah.
2 points, yeah.
And now Harris. Fresno State traveling to San Diego State. San Diego State, number 21 in the country. Pick 'em game.
Pick them. Give me Fresno.
Yeah, right. Harris will take Fresno State. I'll take a home team here. I'll take a home team. If they win by 1 point, I'm happy. So that's a pick 'em there. So Tim.
Give me San Diego State, the undefeated team, to win.
Yep. Keith.
I'm going to go with Fresno on this one.
All right. All righty. We have got last week's games, and we did pretty good. we really actually did really well. Last week's top 25, Tim 12-7 in the college. Keith 12-7. Yours truly went 14-5, and not too bad there. So, and then the NFL. I did not write down how many each person got right, so let's just roll through it real quick.
I believe I was 7-6.
Let's see what you did. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5, 6-5, 7-5, 7-6. You got it. Keith, do you know what you were?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's tell you. 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 3-5, 3-6, 4-6, 5-6, 6-6, 6-7, and me 1, 2, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5, 6-5, 7-5, 8-5. I got to
So
see.
your Seattle picks one of the week.
I just knew Saints were going to go in there and try to score late last night, but they didn't try to do it after they got the ball back late. Yeah, but they didn't try to. All right, Keith, let's start with you here. Thursday night game. The Packers going to undefeated Arizona. Arizona, 3-point favorite. Who do you like?
3 points.
3-point favorites is Arizona.
I like the Cardinals.
All right. Harris.
Only for the reason it's Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to take the Packers on a short week. I think they could better prepare for it than the Cardinals can.
Yep. Do they win outright?
Yeah.
I agree. I think the Cardinals' run at going undefeated is over now, and I think they're going to hit a couple of hard times as well. I like a pack straight up. Tim. If
Devontae Adams was not on the COVID list, I would definitely jump all over Green Bay. But since he is going to be out, give me Arizona to win by like 10.
All right.
Wow.
All right, Harris. Sunday, the Cincinnati Bengals, 3.5-point favorites, heading to the Big Apple to play the Jets. 3.5-point favorite Bengals.
3.5-point favorite. Who the hell made that line? I think the Bengals proved this past week they're for real, guys. Give me Cincinnati.
I'm with you. You can almost put a 1 in front of that 3. You could almost make it 13.5.
Yeah.
Look, we already know the quarterback is out for the Jets. They're down to the second or third quarterback. Yeah. I'm with you guys. Or I'm with you. I don't know who else is with us, but yeah, I like the Bengals. Tim.
Oh, the money is coming in heavy for the Bengals. They're now a 10-point favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
for Yahoo Sports.
Went from 3.5 to 10 that quick.
Yep. Well, with the Jets quarterback being out.
With our 3.5, you ain't thinking twice, are you?
Oh, no. Bengals should win this heavily, I think.
Keith.
Yeah, I think as long as this game is at least 5 minutes long, the Bengals will cover that.
It only means that the Bengals win by 2.
As long as electricity works.
Yeah, probably about that long.
As long as the electricity works for the first quarter, we'll be all right. It's coming to me now. The Titans heading to the Colts. Colts 2.5-point favorites. I'm sorry, guys. I do not understand this line. I do not understand it. The Colts play well, yes, but they have not showed in the last 2-3 years how the hell they're going to stop Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's going to run the ball, and he's going to run for 180 yards, 2.5 points. Give them to me. I'll take them. I'm taking the Titans. Tim.
I'm going to go the opposite way. Maybe they play a little ball control offense with Jonathan Taylor So give me the Colts to win, even if it's by field goal.
All right. Keith?
Yeah, the Colts or Titans have been impressive in some of the games here, but I don't completely trust them yet, and I have a feeling this might be a game where they kind of come back down a little bit. I'm going to go with the Colts and give the points.
Harris?
Any game in the NFL this year scares me when it's a field goal or less on the line. I mean, let's look at it. Kicking's been atrocious this year across the league. But
extra points.
and anything off anybody's foot. I mean, it's been horrible this year.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take Tennessee.
All right. And we got Tim coming up now. The Rams, 14-point favorites against the Texans.
Let's hope they remember to play in the first half. Not let the
Lions
opponent get out to a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Rams will cover this one, but so I'm going to pick the Rams to cover.
Keith?
Yeah, I think the Rams cover that as long as they play at least probably 3 quarters in that one.
Harris?
Games in LA.
Games in Houston.
Games in Houston. Then in that case, I will pick Houston.
All right. Houston's down to the third quarterback. I don't have any. I really think the Lions showed up to try to do something with the Rams last week, and they did prove their point. They came close at L.A. I think L.A. this week has got to be playing scared. Cooper Kupp, he'll probably get 8, 10, 12 catches. I like the Rams. I like the Rams big here. I really do. Keith, Steelers traveling to Cleveland. Cleveland a 3-point favorite against the Steel Curtain. What do you like?
I like the Browns here, and maybe Tomlin gets asked again if he might be going somewhere else.
It didn't go well yesterday when they asked him. That's right. Harris?
Well, your comment, the Steel Curtain, it's more like a shredded drape. But whether Mayfield plays or not, I like Cleveland in this one.
Do you? Yeah. I'm hoping Mayfield plays. If Mayfield plays, I like Steelers even more. But I don't think he may not even play. I have no. Baker Mayfield just does not impress me at all. I'll take the Steelers, even with a backup quarterback if we have to do it. Tim, I'll go on a solo ship.
I guess that you could call them the paper mache defense if you really wanted to, but no, give me the Browns to cover.
All right. Harris, the Eagles, 3.5-point favorites going to Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit has been in most every game this year. And the NFC East, there's only one team in that division this year. We all knew that. But Detroit's going to find a way to win this week. They're going to win the ball game.
All right. We got you. To me, this is one if the Eagles show up. If the Eagles front line shows up, they're going to run golf around in circles. Their defense, they are capable. Their offense sucks, but I think they find a way to squeeze 3.5 points here. I like the Eagles here. Tim?
I agree with all of your points, Rob.
All right. Keith?
I'm going to take the Lions with the points. They'll probably find a way to lose the game. Might be like the Eagles might have another like miracle in Meadowlands type of play that they are able to win in the end. But they'll only win by a point.
All right.
The Eagles.
The next one we got is the 49ers, 3-point favorites heading to Soldier Field against Chicago. And all I got to say is me and Keith, we both watched Chicago that pathetic offense last week against the Tampa defense that is better than the 49ers defense. But what really got on our nerves was every time we saw Justin Fields sit on the bench, nobody came. Nobody come to talk to him. Nothing. There's no quarterback coach there. I don't like the way the Bears conduct their deals. I think Matt Nagy is a lame duck coach. I think he's going to be out of there by the end of the year. I think 49ers big here. I don't care which quarterback they play. I like him. I like the Niners. Tim.
Yeah, I mean, Deebo Samuel could have a big day. Granted, he's about the offense. Maybe if Kittle comes back this week too, but still, I like the 49ers to cover.
Keith.
49ers. Yeah, this could be a really ugly game on both sides, but.
So could we have singing in Boo Flat?
Yeah. I mean, maybe I just have a feeling the 49ers, even if Trey Lance played this game, they'd probably be able to beat the Bears.
I think so too. Harris.
Yeah, I'm going to expand on your point before. I'm going to take the 49ers, but I want to expand on it. You're saying Nagy by the end of the year. I'm going to tell you right now, every free agent on that team's already looking for a team next year. You're going to see so much changeover in Chicago next year because they do not know how to run an organization at this point. George Halas is turning over in his grave right now.
Well, he's probably worn out the bottom of the casket. He's rolled over so much.
Yeah, he's probably been digging deeper.
He probably kicked a hole in it. Yeah.
Tim. Panthers. Carolina, where in the hell have they went the last 3 weeks? I mean, my Lord, Sam Darnold's benched. He's not. They're saying he may not even start this week. Going to Atlanta. Atlanta only a 1-point favorite, so it's a pick'em game. Who do you like, Tim?
Thank God, because that field goal at the end screwed us all with that 2 and a hook Sunday. Just. And I guess that's betting for you, but with 1.5, yeah, please, that last second.
No, just straight point. Just straight point, 1 point.
Even a late field goal gets you either a 3, 2, or 1 point win.
So
give me the Falcons.
Keith?
McCaffrey's still out?
I can't tell you that one because I've been looking at who their quarterback is, and I don't even think they're sure who the hell they're going to have quarterbacking this week. Let's see. We can see let's see if McCaffrey's back this week.
I'm gonna go with an upset. I'm gonna say the Panthers find some way to scratch through.
Christian McCaffrey. All right. Let's see.
They just put him on IR.
Yeah, he's out. He's on.
Okay.
Yep, Carolina plans this place.
Even so, I'm going to take the Panthers to pull that little upset this week.
All right, they're on the road too. All right, Harris.
I'm going to take Atlanta in this game, but last I heard, Darnold was possibly going to be the starter.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's see. I can find that out real quick. Who is starting for the Carolina Panthers this week? Who is the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers this week? No, we're not. Let's see. Yeah, rule says quarterback will start next week. Yeah, let me get to the Falcons real quick. Then they had a chance. Now I don't think they do have a chance. Darnold does not impress the hell out of me. He played well the first 2 or 3 weeks, but man,
until he got hurt.
Now it's until he becomes a free agent or until he goes to the next team. Keith.
He's playing scared now.
Yeah, Keith, the Dolphins heading to Buffalo. Buffalo 11-point favorites.
11, huh? Mm-hmm. Bills coming off a bye. I think the Bills will go ahead and cover the 11.
All right. Harris.
Yeah, I'm going to take Buffalo here, and I still want to know why the NFL schedules a team to play in London, does not give them a bye, and then look at the schedule they have. The Dolphins don't have a bye till later in the year. They should have had that bye coming back from London.
Well, this is what I think should happen. I think let's say you put six teams on a bye this week. When they come back next week, have all 3 of those teams playing each other. 6 teams playing each other.
Mm-hmm.
That way, there's no scheduling conflicts at all.
I agree 100%.
Why not? And if you're going to make a team, like you say, you're going to make a team travel to England to play, how about this now? What about letting them play Saturday and get their asses back home a day early? Then I don't have a problem with it. Because both teams are going over on a short week.
There, sadly, I believe, is federal law or rule that says that they can't have NFL games on the same weekend of regular season. You can't have regular season pro and college on the same day.
Oh, really?
I believe that's, yeah. Which is why the NFL, when they played Saturdays, didn't start until they were after the regular season in football.
Yeah, that's a TV rights thing.
Yep.
Yep. That makes sense.
Now, I'm going to touch another point on it, Rob. You schedule those teams on the bye weeks together, come back and playing each other. It also is twofold because it could help in scheduling with all this COVID stuff going on. If you have to cancel a game, you have that bye week where you can play those teams.
Yeah. Yep. If this week, for instance, let's say the Packers and Cardinals tomorrow night couldn't play for COVID, you could have them play their excuse me, their bye week. Excuse me, guys.
Exactly.
I apologize. But the only problem with that is if their bye week's not on the same week, then you could have problems. But you could definitely have them make up a game on a Wednesday night or something like that. They'd have to go with a short week. But hell, last year they made them go on short weeks all the time and stuff. So
last year we had an NFL game every night of the week last year at one
almost, point. Yeah.
Yep.
I got, let's see, Dolphins and Bills. Bills 11-point favorites. Bills, they didn't play last week. They had a bye. And the Dolphins, Tua, they're saying bye-bye to him. So yeah, I'll take the Bills there. Tim.
I didn't actually have this written down, but I might have my lock of the week here. So I like the Bills.
All right. Harris, we're coming back to you. The Patriots going to the West Coast, playing the LA Chargers. Chargers, 6-point favorites.
Wow. If this game was in New England, I'd take Matt Jones and the Patriots in a heartbeat. But traveling east to west, I got to take the Chargers just for that fact, just to travel.
You
know what? I'm with you guys. I
think the Chargers are coming off a bye too.
Yeah, they did. They had a bye last week, and the Patriots played.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically,
they had a modified practice, but yeah, they showed up anyway.
A troop of clowns dressed in white and green came out on the field. So, part of the game.
Yeah, I'm with Harris here. They got to go out west. He's a rookie quarterback. Herbert's not chopped liver by any stretch of imagination. This is a team that's probably going to the playoffs some way or fashion if Kansas City doesn't get their shit together. And I'm telling you, Kansas City is not the same team they were last year. I don't care what anybody says. They just don't scare people like they did. Chargers here, though, everything points to the Chargers. 6 points. They're at home. They're off a bye week. Yeah, everything came great for the Patriots last week. It ain't going to come that damn easy this week on the West Coast. I'll give up 6. I'll take his Chargers. Tim.
Yeah, this one was kind of my – I'll say this. I hope Belichick because I'm going to pick the Patriots, but I hope Belichick got the game film from the way that the Ravens handled the Chargers. I mean, plus with the running game,
If they're able to run the ball against them, we got a legit chance.
Right, yeah.
You're right. Keith.
Yeah, I think the Chargers will cover that. I'm not too concerned about that point spread.
All right. So, Tim, you're the only one with the Patriots there. Correct?
That's correct.
All right. Coming to me now. Jags. They are underdog. They're going to Seattle. Seattle -3. I'm like this about it. Seattle is not the same team without Russell Wilson. But you still got a rookie quarterback going to one of the three hardest places to play in the NFL. I don't care. I don't care if Teddy Bridgewater's starting. I don't care if Matt Leinertz is starting for the Seahawks this week. I'll give 3 up. I'll take the Seahawks. Tim.
Yeah, now that I kind of think about it a little bit more, give me the Seahawks to cover.
Keith.
Yeah, I like Seattle there. And having the rookie quarterback in Jacksonville is probably the biggest reason.
Yep.
And the other one is just, I don't know how good of a connection there is between Urban Meyer and that locker room right now.
Yeah. The only thing that Jacksonville does have going for them this week, they are coming off a bye. They were off last week. They didn't play.
And they did get the bye after going to the
London.
UK.
Yeah, they got it.
In a row, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Harris. Does Jacksonville pull this one off?
You know, I can almost see this being a 4-2 game. Oh man!
3
You know what?
safeties.
I said it. Look, I said this way back when I took Tennessee to beat Seattle. Seattle is probably the hardest place in the league to travel to play in. Okay, but Seattle is so beat up right now. Jacksonville coming off the bye. I don't care if Mickey Mouse is the head coach of that team right now. I think Jacksonville goes in there and wins that game.
All right.
You could almost have the Mariner Moose or whatever the Kraken's mascot is.
Yeah.
Tim, the Washington football team, the WFTs, or WTFs, or whatever the way you want to look at it,
Yep.
they're traveling to Denver. Denver, a 4-point favorite. Who you liking?
And we thought that the Monday night game was going to be bad. This could be worse. I would love to see what the over-under is because I'd like to take the under potentially. But, yeah, give me Denver to cover.
All right.
Bridgewater may find some open targets. They look terrible against the Browns and still only lost by 3.
Keith.
Yeah. Washington's football team can't stop anybody at a low latitude or altitude. I don't think they can up in the thinner air either. I think the Broncos probably win by 10 or more.
All right. Harris.
Yeah, Washington can't stop anybody if they were in a brown paper bag. Denver.
You know what, guys? I'm going against the grain here. I am smelling a rat here. 4 points. I think it's a field goal game. I think Broncos win. I think Broncos win 2 or 3 points. I think Washington, Heineke, I just got a feeling he's going to keep it close this week. Give me Washington. Keith, the Buccaneers, a 4-point favorite, going to New Orleans this week. Buccaneers, a 4-point favorite.
Is that one's probably got to be bigger by now, isn't it, Tim?
I don't think it is actually.
Really, because the Saints did not look that great last night, and that was up in Seattle.
When I looked at it downstairs, it was 4.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I see 5 somewhere too.
Brady plays good down there. I think the Buccaneers win this one fairly comfortably.
Harris.
Being in New Orleans, the Saints are not playing bad football right now. I don't care what the record shows. But Tampa Bay's due for a trip up. This is going to be the week they trip. Give me New Orleans.
I'm with you. I'm with you all the way here. I think New Orleans wins this one outright. I really do. Keith was talking about how he plays down there. Look at the numbers, real close. He has not beaten this team in the last 4 times they've been down there. They've lost every time they've went to the Dome.
They won in the playoffs down there last year.
Did they go down there and play in the playoffs last year?
I think so, because the Buccaneers were a wild card team.
Let's see.
They played at Washington.
They played at Washington. They played at Green Bay.
That was the championship game, and they were at New Orleans after the Redskins game, or football team game.
I thought they went out west.
Yes, that's correct. They
did win. They did win the Dome in the playoffs.
30-20.
30-20.
That's right. Yeah, because
I'm with Harris though. Something tells me this is not. They may win, but 4 points. I don't know. They should be favored by a touchdown here. I mean, they're I think the best team in football. You can call the Cardinals that all you want to, but look at who the Cardinals has played compared to the Bucs. Something tells me they trip up here. I don't know why. I'll take the Saints though, and give me +4. Bucs may win it, but I'll take the Saints. Tim.
I'm going to take the Buccaneers. 10 would be a keeping it close for the Saints.
Okay. All right, Harris. The Cowboys, 2.5-point favorites against the Vikings.
There's another one. You don't have to ask me twice on this. I got Cowboys all day long.
Both of them
coming off the bye week.
Both of them coming off byes. Both of these two teams coming off bye weeks last week. I'm with you. I think to win this one by field goal, maybe even 4 or 5 points. I think it's going to be close. It's in Minnesota, but I'm with you. I think Cowboys, until further notice, they've put people on guard. Tim?
Yeah, the reason it's this close is because of Jefferson and Thielen maybe giving the pass defense a little bit of fits for the Cowboys. But I still think the Cowboys cover.
Yep. Keith?
Yeah, the way Prescott's been playing this year seems like it's been fairly impressive, and they've got weapons. And I think that they will win this game by at least a field goal.
All right. Final game of the night, Monday Night Football. The Giants going to Kansas City, Arrowhead. 13-point favorites right here. Now, look. Both of these teams, could you get more roller coaster than both of these two teams? When you've taken Kansas City on the road, they have looked like they've looked like a pony show. At home, a couple of times, the Giants have looked like screaming demons. But this is just not going to line up right. Number one, a nationally televised game. Number two, it's in Arrowhead. And number three, Daniel Jones is not prepared for this. 13 points sounds like a lot. I think they cover it. I think they cover it easy. I'll take the Chiefs. Tim?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think this is good Kansas City Chiefs week. Maybe they'll tell Mahomes to knock it off with all these acrobatic throws, too.
Keith?
Yeah, I like the Chiefs. It does concern me a little bit, that injury he had on that hit that he took late in that game. They said he passed the protocols and all that.
Right.
But that didn't look good at first, the way he was laying there on the ground and had the assistance he required to get off the field. So I'm going to trust what they're saying, that he's okay and good to go. And if that's the case, the Chiefs will cover that.
Harris?
I'm going to take the Chiefs to win this game, but they're going to take the ball out of Mahomes' hand this week. They're going to run the ball. Giants are going to cover.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
Wouldn't be the first time. Maybe wouldn't be the first time that the Giants be a surprise cover. Look at the Saints game that everybody was joking on them about.
Exactly.
I was the only one who picked it that week.
And then look, let's go back last week. In fact, let's do that. Let's go back and see what was the biggest upset. Well, the Giants beat the Panthers 25-3. I don't know if anybody saw that coming or not.
No. Well, and then the fact that the Lions covered
right? 28-19. That had to be a big shocker.
Well, the Lions have covered a couple times this year.
The Lions have kept a lot.
The Lions have been beaten 2 or 3 times on last-second field goals.
Yeah.
An NFL 66-yard record.
How about the Patriots' 54 points? That's just
that's a shock.
Yeah, 54 with a rookie quarterback is just. I mean, and then I guess of all of them, the Titans putting 27 on the board against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs put 3. Chiefs put 3 points on the board. That's got to be concerning if you're a Kansas City fan because look, they played 60 minutes. They didn't play 6 minutes, and it's Tennessee.
That's why I said they're going to try to run the football this week and take it out of Mahomes' hand.
Yeah.
Well, don't expect a lot of like jet sweeps or whatever to Hill then if the sort of incorporate the running game.
And then like you say, Tim, the Falcons deal 30-28 with the Dolphins, 2 and a hook, and that burned us all 3 up. We all took it Falcons.
I saw this like 2, like no.
And guess what? I had a score beside of it as to what I thought the score would be. 31-28. Then it was 30-28. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me.
Mark that as our bad beat of the week.
and then of course, up in Baltimore, Keith, you still you haven't heard anything, have you, Harris, from any of your friends?
No, I called 7 or 8 people since our conversation. Nobody had any video on it.
Yeah. Keith,
there's no video. We just had the audio last night.
We just had the audio, but we would love if somebody had some video.
I was trying to get live cell phone footage from it.
Yeah, you know some people who goes to the games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith's got this one on the radio. And at first, they're like, what was it? They don't say stop. They say, you can tell they kind of, and then she says,
what are you doing?
I'm a veteran, and I want something to drink. And now, my Lord, he's got it on video. I mean, he got it on audio here. It's just funny.
Definitely wasn't me or anybody associated with me, Keith.
But it was some funny shit, man. Because I'm telling you, we were like that. We even said if Harris is with her, if he
all right, here it is, Ron. Let me get the volume up. I'm not calling. All right.
Tyler Boyd has the first short gain out to the 34-yard line. Again, impressive coverage by Anthony Avery.
What are you doing?
Third down and 6. Burrow in the shotgun. Ravens bunch 6 along the defensive front. Burrow takes the snap, blitz pressure coming. He's flushed from the pocket, throws deep, near side. It is broken up and played at the 40-yard line. T. Higgins was the target. Anthony Averett had great coverage, and that is going to force the punt team on. If you were listening, you heard Femi say, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He was not talking to the players or the coaches. We actually had a fan who was trying to climb into the broadcast booth. She said, "I'm looking for a drink."
Yeah, drinks at the game. I might make some cocktails at home, but this is not the right time or place.
You just never know what's going to pop up or who's going to show up on game day.
Especially in Baltimore.
And then last night, dude, we were like, if Harris is there, if he doesn't have video of this shit, we coming down to Orlando and get his ass. We were like, you got to watch the video. We were busting loose guts, man. I mean, Keith started us on it because we didn't know. Me and Tim, we were innocent bystanders.
God did not know.
We were innocent bystanders, and Keith said, "I got something maybe you want to listen to," and then he started us up, and I ain't lied, man. By the time it was over with, we all 3 was just almost ready to roll in the damn floor laughing. It was so funny, man.
Nah, trust me, by kickoff of that game, I was already heading through Virginia.
And you see, you see, the thing of it is, what would have been funny is this: you got off that boat at 10 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. That would have been the perfect time to grab about a 6-pack or a 12-pack, get a cab ride up to the stadium. You could have been there in 30 minutes.
Shit, I could have walked to the stadium.
Oh, from where you got off?
Oh yeah,
because it's right there inside of 95. It's right there inside of 95. Yeah.
Anybody that might be watching us, is there anybody that, now that we're done with our picks, is interested in coming in and just saying hi?
Yeah, anybody like to come on in here and talk to us for a little bit? Yeah. Even
about
all you
10 to 15 minutes before the first pitch.
Yep. Anybody would like to come in here, and all you got to do, look, you can tell us about baseball. You can tell us about anything you want to. If you got your own channel going on,
or just say hi.
Tell us how much our picks suck or anything.
Right. You can talk. You can talk about us, not our looks, but you can talk about our. Oh, here comes Michael. All right. Let's see. Did I send Michael an invite? Yes, I think I did. He's heading this way. Michael was with us last night. Michael's down in
that was fun with him here.
Yeah, and he's a New Yorker. I said, "Are you from Boston?" He said, "Hell no."
Give me a minute, guys. I got to plug my phone in.
All right, we got you. He can show us. Maybe he can show us a good view out in Vegas too. Yeah. This week's games, I think some of these picks this week, really not that close of games, but a game that you can't miss Saturday, Tim.
A game you can't miss Saturday.
Would you say Michigan?
Maybe Iowa State and West Virginia could be a close, good game.
Keith?
Well, with the line what it is, I'm kind of intrigued by that North Carolina-Notre Dame game. I'm just see if that plays out to be that close.
Harris, best college football game you're going to watch this week?
I think it's going to be a shocker, and it's going to be Florida and Georgia.
It could be. I'm going to stick with the Big Ten. Everybody says I'm anti-Big Ten. Michigan State. I'm going to watch that game. I really want to watch that. And then Michael said he's on his way in here. NFL game this week. If you got all of the games available to you, Keith, which one is it? You're like, okay, this intrigued me. I want to watch it.
The one I would want to watch, there could be a lot of different reasons to want to watch a game. Some of them might be for the sake of pure comedy, like the 49ers and the Bears. But as far as a competitive type of game, the Patriots-Chargers, I think, is interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you.
See how the Patriots do on the road here.
I'm going to agree with Keith a little bit here, say Patriots-Chargers, but I think the game of the week is going to be a Cowboys-Vikings.
Cowboys-Vikings. How about this one, guys? I really think this one could be a good game before it's all said and done. I think that Buccaneers-Saints game, I still think that could be a real close game. Tim?
I'd have to kind of agree with Patriots-Chargers, but in terms of the way the line is and the way two teams have been playing pretty well lately, how about Titans and the Colts?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's probably people surprised that none of us said the Packers and the Cardinals.
Yeah, or the Steelers and the Browns. No, nobody said the Steelers and the Browns too, and that's a lot of people probably.
And I think my lock of the week would have to be the Bengals over the Jets.
Keith likes the Bengals. All right, that's his lock of the week. Tim, lock of the week.
No offense to Michael.
No. I'm gonna go. I hate to just pull an agreement, so let me see if I can pull another one.
If you like it, go with it.
All right. Yep. Fine. Give me the Bengals to cut, even if it's no matter how many points you can get it by.
All right, 3.5
or
Harris.
10 doesn't matter.
Lock of the week got to be Buffalo.
Okay. Yeah, that's another good one.
11 points scares me a little bit on that one, though, as far as making it a lock, because if somebody goes down, that concerns me. The Jets don't concern me a whole hell of a lot right here. Man, I tell you, boy, oh boy, I almost go with the Chiefs too. I tell you, but yeah, I'm with you guys. The Bengals are my lock of the week this week, and to me.
What's the over under 1.5 for Jamar Chase touchdowns?
Over under Jamar Chase 1.5 over. I'll say over.
Yeah,
10.
I like the over.
Over.
Let's all right. Somebody tell me. Can y'all see down below the screen there if somebody else comes?
Can't see the backstage part.
All right.
No, I can just see myself down there.
Right.
Yeah, same here.
What's that 3 dots thing, dude?
That is your
Stop mic cam, edit audio.
name, edit avatar, and then stop mic and cam.
Edit name, remove from stream. Okay.
All right. And okay, here we go. Now maybe we can have him here. Anybody that's like, okay, I want to leave for whatever reason, man. Y'all in here every week, and I especially my man Harris. I know he's out there in Vegas right now.
What is Elvis's lock of the week, Harris?
I don't know. Who the hell?
Ask him, huh?
I don't know. It's funny you say that, and then all of a sudden a California phone number shows up on my phone. So maybe he's taking the Chargers. I don't know.
The spirit of Elvis.
Maybe that's a sign.
Yeah.
It could be.
Maybe it's a lightning bolt.
Maybe he's saying the 49ers. The 49ers.
Elvis just took the Chargers.
The Chargers.
A lightning bolt just hit him.
I might have to go down and put a couple of hours on that just for that fact.
Oh, shit.
Could you imagine the look on Harris's face if he'd answered that call and would have heard Elvis's voice?
Can you imagine?
First off, Harris don't answer a call and he don't know the phone number.
Where he goes, Will Smith goes, Elvis is dead, right? He goes, no, he's not. I forget what the line is after that. He just basically disagrees with them. And then he puts it in the Elvis tape when they're driving.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. It's
Elvis' lock of the week, and here comes a Los Angeles, California phone number.
L.A. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny as shit. They're the only ones at home this week because Rams going on. They're heading to Texas. And Keith liked Texas this week. I mean, Houston. So
no, I didn't.
Not Keith Harris. I mean, yeah. Who the hell have they even got quarterbacking by now?
No.
I mean, have they got I couldn't even tell you who's Houston got quarterbacking.
They could probably just use the Wildcat all day.
It's pretty bad, man. When you're like, okay, well, they got JJ. Well, no, they don't have him now. Well, they got you could just name players, and all of them went to the Cardinals or somewhere else.
Yeah, that's new. They still have Brandon Cooks until probably November 2nd.
Oh, do they still have him?
Yes.
He'll probably end up getting traded to New England.
Scuttlebutt saying, probably just rumors. Don't be surprised if Odell Beckham Jr. gets traded to the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
How about this one now? I heard this today.
Harris, is Watson going to get traded, Harris?
Watson's going to end up in Miami.
You think so? I think the only way Watson ends up in Miami is if Miami already knows ahead of time he's going to be able to play, because they're fools to give up 3 1s.
I think
crazy.
I think what's going to end up happening there in that deal, it's all going to be dependent on the outcome of that.
Right.
I mean, look. Regardless, they're going to have to give up something to his rights on the outcome. Okay, so they may be forced to give up those 3 1s. Something to his rights on the outcome. Okay.
I'm around the YouTube.
I'm hearing an echo now.
Yeah. We're hearing the echo, Michael. I think
Michael, you
we
got
got-
to shut your YouTube down.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn it down just a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Some of your it's reflubbering to us there.
Sorry. Okay.
You guys still getting it?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm still
But
hearing it too.
I think what's going to happen is those picks that are traded are going to be conditional. If he don't see the field, they may still have to go up like a 3, 4, and a 5, as opposed to the 3 1s or something like that.
Now, I have heard that if Green Bay ends up in a slump, which that's real iffy, that Pittsburgh wants Rodgers 3 number 1s, and they're willing to give up one of their running backs, not their starting running back, but 3 1s in him. I'm like this about it. Look, how old's Rodgers? 37, 38?
At least.
Who in here? Raise your hand if you would do it. If you're Pittsburgh, you would give up your next 3 number 1s. If you're willing to give up your next 3 years of number 1s to get Rodgers today, Tim,
Nope.
Keith,
No.
Harris,
I wouldn't give up last year's number 1s for him.
how about Michael? Michael Peterson.
He's still watching on the delay instead of watching the StreamYard.
No, he said, yeah, you still on a delay.
Nope.
Michael's on a big delay
Yeah.
on this here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the
So-
speaker button by the volume. That's the volume, and that'll mute the YouTube, and then switch over to the
Yeah.
StreamYard. There you
Yeah.
go. Not quite. Nope, not that. Go switch to the YouTube window. And then by
then
the
now
play
you-
button, you hit the speaker and that'll put it on mute.
Yeah. Next to your name, right, Tim?
No. We're talking on the YouTube
Not next to your
window.
name?
It's on the
Oh,
window.
Oh,
It's
the
on the-
YouTube window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on the window.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out.
With this stuff.
That's all right.
Or you can just close the YouTube window. That can work too.
Yeah. The original YouTube window you had.
You don't need YouTube
Michael,
anymore.
You can shut,
Yeah, you
shut
don't need
YouTube off.
StreamYard.
That's it.
No, it's still there.
In YouTube.
No? Still hearing it, though.
I just close YouTube.
Yeah. Because if you just come straight in here off of your thing, even where you was watching us earlier, you don't need that number 1. You don't even need that. You can close that off. You can close that off. Yeah. That's what's happening. You ended up getting a reverb from that.
Yeah, we all learned that the hard way.
And he just closed the StreamYard
Yep.
window instead
He
of
closed
Window.
the StreamYard instead of the other. Now, yeah, if you still hear Michael, when you come back, the one that you're watching us with right now, shut that one down, and then the StreamYard one that we pop you in here with, you can keep rolling with that. Harris, make us feel bad. Make us feel bad, man. Show us outside there for a second. Just show us what it's like. Can you do that? Just show us.
Oh, yeah,
show
wait
us-
a minute. Now, keep in mind, the sun's right in my window.
Oh, but yeah, well, we don't have any sun. We got darkness and 50 and
All right,
45.
here we go.
8 o'clock and the sun went down an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, now look out there.
Yeah, wow. Blue skies and
The convention center right across the street.
Yeah, he's right. He's right there. If he goes to the left now a little bit more, I think further to the left over there, I think it's the what do you call it? The stratosphere's up there. I think a little ways further.
no, you got to have a tall. thing that.
Yeah, I can't see. The stratosphere is on the other side of the building, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's real close to you because I looked it up there. Here he comes.
It's on the other side of the building, I believe.
We're gonna get Michael squared away.
Hold on. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
I'm in a room, dear.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I hear you
Big time
guys.
reverb. So.
Okay.
I'm in a room, dear.
Well, no, now they just.
Now we're hearing the reverb. So Michael, are you?
So,
all right. What you had watching us a little while ago, if you can close that, and then not to YouTube, but I mean close the YouTube, not the StreamYard. We're gonna get him squared away, guys.
Yeah, close your original YouTube window only.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to find this little thing right here, that one right there, and that's gonna open up 2 or 3 things. One of them will be but the StreamYard, as long as you keep StreamYard going, you'll be okay.
I know. I'm trying to lower it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can close that out completely.
You can just close YouTube.
Yeah, let's see. There we go.
Yeah, you should have 2 windows open right now. You should have a StreamYard window and a YouTube window. Close YouTube.
Is that better?
Yeah.
2 windows open right now. You should have a StreamYard.
Nope.
And you can just exit. You can exit YouTube. You can exit YouTube just as long as you let the StreamYard open.
I'm out of YouTube.
Are you?
are you? I don't think so.
How he's getting?
Well, I mean, if you're on a YouTube meaning that you have the other window open, then like you still have to either mute the YouTube window.
It's just because of a delay only, and
it could be. I don't know. I don't get. We don't normally get reverbs though. So let's see. Mute his mic right there, but that ain't what we want to do there.
No.
Don't want to mute his
Okay.
mic.
Don't. All right. So, unfortunately, we can't see his desktop.
No, we can't see your desktop there, Michael.
But I think your YouTube window is still open. If you still have the window with the play button.
Yeah, it's got to be because he's getting stuff 6, 8, 10 seconds later.
Right.
I'll get off and come back.
I think that he must. If you're watching us now, Michael, whatever you're watching us on right now, once you get back in here, you can close you can close that down and go straight to your email. It'll let you in here without having. You don't have to be around YouTube at all.
So I was going to say, close your internet, close your browser altogether. Just
click
go to your link in your email.
And just pop in here. Yep.
That's all I did to my phone.
Right. Because because you don't even have to be. You don't even have to put the word YouTube around anything. As long as you go to the email that I send, it pops you guys all in here automatically. That StreamYard is awesome. What do you think about it, Tim? How you liking StreamYard?
I mean, I wish we still had the Google one, but this is a fair replacement. I mean, Rob, I hate to say this, but how much are you paying for this a month?
Nothing right now, because you get 20 hours at free.
Okay.
So right now I'm not paying anything. I'm hoping I don't have to, but if I end up having to, I will.
So if you do, then we may have. I'd think about contributing to your PayPal to help.
Oh, well, you wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, really.
You wouldn't have to do that. Keith, there's one of your buddies. What's that one's name?
Hannah.
Hannah. What's up, Hannah? Meow, meow, meow. And if somebody's got a dog, then you put it right there to the screen. I like it.
I can't bring my dog. He's in Florida.
And I don't have a dog. I do not have a dog.
But when we get back, he's going to take the trip to South Carolina with me back and forth.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. We want to get Michael squared away. That's
South Carolina with me back and forth.
I'm back.
okay, Michael. I want you to do us one favor. I want you to take your cam and point it right at your
Screen.
Take your cam and point it at your screen. No, your cam. Or is your cam hooked? Is your cam in your laptop?
And you're muted.
Yeah, you muted yourself that time. So don't do that. Let's see. Hold on. Let's try something else. Don't want to mute yourself. Let's unmute you.
Don't do that. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't want to mute yourself.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, so your webcam, is it external or internal?
I'm here.
Okay, so your webcam, is it external or internal?
Internal.
Okay.
Okay. That makes a difference in. So what you're going to have to do.
Internal.
Okay.
All right. You're about 6 seconds behind us.
So what you're going to have to do
Is go right here. Open up both your screens. Let me ask you this, Michael. Did you leave YouTube entirely?
Hmm. Yes.
Okay. See, if it don't look like it would be doing this reverb though. If you were still, I don't
My
understand.
question is, do you have anything else open on your desktop other than the StreamYard?
No, I just have my desktop. They told me to go to Facebook.
Close Facebook.
Yeah.
close that.
You can close Facebook or
Close everything but StreamYard.
Yeah. Everything but your email. Because all you need is your email right now. Because your email will get you in here. You don't even have to be visiting YouTube at all. I can get you in here through your email. That's all you need. That's all you need. We're gonna figure out the problem here. We're gonna do that. Keith is the computer wizard. And, what are we doing, Keith? Wrong? What are we doing wrong here, Keith?
Yeah,
Something ain't right. Something's
yeah,
not right.
either that or he's got his the volumes for his cam or his microphone way too loud.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Let's see. See, I can do. Let's see if I can hold on.
But what the sound that I'm hearing with this reverb is similar to the delay that I get on YouTube.
How about that?
I don't know.
I'm still hearing a reverb, but I'm messing with Michael's microphone right now. I don't know if he even realizes I'm doing it or not. But I'm messing with his microphone. I can actually mess with each
And the
person.
leadoff home run for the Braves.
Oh, the Braves already up 1-0. How about that?
Actually, yeah, Jorge Soler.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get you lined up in here, Michael. We're gonna get you lined up before it's over with. Because
It worked yesterday, didn't it? When you were gone?
It worked better than this.
I'm working.
Yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
You still got to have a YouTube window open. That's the only way.
It's got to be something, Michael. I don't know what it is.
Does it have anything in the background, TV
Because
or
it's
radio?
Michael, we're hearing stuff 10 seconds delayed from yours. I don't know why. It's got to be something. All right. I tell you what, Michael, try this for us. Try this for us. Completely shut down your computer. Come back on, and when you come on, just go to your email. Don't do nothing else. Don't go to YouTube or nothing, and then let's see if it works. Let's hope. Boom.
Hey.
What's going on, Matt?
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Matt.
What's going
I've been
on,
sitting here
man?
for like 10 minutes.
Hey, you hang as long as you want to, man. We're just hanging out right now and shooting the crap. We're trying to get Mike. We're trying to get him to where he can. Michael Peterson. He's
feedback.
Yeah, well, he's getting a lot of feedback from him. So
And he seems to think he's closed out his YouTube window. I don't buy it.
Something was wrong. Something was wrong. I don't know whether he had been playing games on his computer and stuff like that, and all the stuff was feeding back. But I'm not hearing nothing now. Are you guys hearing any feedback?
Oh no, not now.
See, now Michael needs to go watch it after this is over with, and he can see what we see.
Yeah, he'll hear what we were hearing.
Right. So we definitely need to send him back from 120 all the way to 130 and tell him,
say, look, we were in the Twilight Zone.
Exactly. You'll
It
see
sounded
why.
kind of like a carnival ride or something.
He'll see
that's it.
we were hearing. Matt, what do you do? Hey, you been sick, my friend. How you feeling?
I feel fine now. Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Did you have COVID?
No. No, I just felt terrible. I don't know what it was. It was just a one-day thing. A couple-day thing. I mean, one work day. I missed one work day, but it was out like the whole weekend.
Yeah.
But I feel fine now. And then I just had to get used to running again because it took like 4 days off, and it's
okay.
4 days. You don't realize how much you miss.
Do you do a lot of bike riding and stuff too?
No, I don't do any bike. I just do running now. I prefer to do bike riding because it's easier on the knees.
You gotta get in touch with Ken Castro. Then Ken's a big bike rider. He actually does it. He does it. What do you call it, guys? When you not professional, but he does it
like age group.
Yeah, but what I'm saying goes against people a lot of times. What do you call it?
Competitive racing.
He races and stuff. Yeah, competitive. That's the word I'm looking for. Competitive type stuff. So,
Matt, did you ever get that game you were waiting for in the mail?
I did. Yeah, I did get them. I got them all in a binder, put them together. So, guy was nice about it. He, I finally just said to him, "Hey, maybe this just isn't going to be a thing that we can do. If you can't get it to me in a month, it's just maybe just go ahead and refund the money." And he said, "How about this? I promise I'll have it shipped out by such and such a date. I'll take 20% off your order." And then that was on Thursday, and I had it by Monday.
Was that Nelly?
It's coming from Arizona, so it is coming from out west.
Okay. And so it's kind of, what did my daddy used to say? When you kick a log chain enough times, after a while the damn thing moves. But that's a shame, man, because it's a game you want, but it's hard for you now to represent him and say, "Look, I say you should get something from him," because it'd be really, really, you'd be hard pressed to represent him, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that he responded to that, but I really wish it didn't have to come to that to get what I ordered.
Exactly, Tim.
So.
Austin Riley RBI single 2-0 Atlanta.
2-0 Atlanta. They're down in
Still
Houston
in the first?
right now.
What's that?
Still in the first?
Still top of the first. Yep.
Top of the first.
Oh, we fed him a meatball, and he turned it into a meatball sub.
Yeah, I think I told you before, Matt, that that was a game I was looking at purchasing, but when I seen that interview you done with Rob, it turned me right off.
He actually said, now I almost want to quote Harris here, that may have been the best interview that I've had on the channel.
Absolutely.
So, Mr. Sharver, you got to stay close by, my friend. We need you because we want as many people watching the show. Tim and Keith and Harris, these guys are co-hosts by now. These guys know what's going on. If I leave and walk off, Tim takes over. I mean, just Tim
Are
just
you
says,
going to call this the RTW channel?
Rob, he's like, if Rob takes off, the hell with it. Shit, I'll take over. Did you hear what happened in Baltimore Sunday with one of the fans?
No, I mean I saw what happened on Sunday in Tampa, but I didn't. What happened in Baltimore?
Oh, it was a lady during the football game tries to climb into the
to get a beer.
Oh, she wanted to get a beer.
I heard the story. I didn't see any footage of it.
You got to watch earlier tonight. He played it. The lady tried to climb into the radio booth, and they're saying, "Hey, whoa, ho!" And she says, "But I'm a veteran. I want a beer." And so Harris, the joke last night was Harris is from Baltimore originally. This happened in Baltimore. Harris got off a boat at 10 a.m. in Baltimore time, so he would have had plenty of time for him and his girlfriend to get him a good 12-pack in them and go to the stadium and get good loaded. And
that would have been a good trick because I don't have a girlfriend.
All right, but you could have took a friend or whoever with you because he said, what'd you tell me? You knew a lot of people that attends that game.
Oh, yeah. A lot of my friends are season ticket holders.
So he was even asking if he could find the video of this girl a lady trying to climb in the radio booth, and Keith has got the audio of it, and we were just in the floor laughing last night. Oh my God!
I've only been lit up that once in my life. I avoided arrest, so I never did it again.
The worst I ever got. I was up at James Madison. I don't know. This has been 40 years ago almost. Not 40, but 30 some. And we were up at a James Madison game, and they were playing, oh, Lord knows who, William and Mary, I think. And they dared a bunch of us to go up, because it was a night game. They dared a bunch of us to climb the light poles and flip the lights off. So it was 20 of us, 30 of us. We all climbed different light poles. And we were up there, and I had a pool cue in my hand. So I had a pool cue in my hand, and I'm climbing up this damn thing, and I'm up here swinging at these damn lights up there like a damn monkey, you know. And the cop come, and he told me, he said, "Sir, would you like how do you say it? Would you like some good ratchets for your wrist, or would you like to come down at will or on your own volition?" And I'm right there. I said, "Can I drop my stick?" He said, "As long as you don't throw it at me." And I was drunk. I mean, boy, was I drunk. I dropped a stick, and it fell right down into the ground, hit. I go down there to the bottom down there, and he said, "How many of you drank?" I said, 3. And he said, 3 what? And I said, "We had 3 bottles of Mad Dog up there on the stands." And they said, "Each?" And I said, "Yeah, each. We each drank 3 pints of Mad Dog." And so you can just imagine the crowd I was in. We weren't the Wine and Roses guys. We were the Mad Dog and Old Milwaukee and Black Label bunch. You know, we were drinking whatever we had. So anyway, they gather us up, and they set us all on in the grass out there. Hats on, ripped shirts, ripped shorts, some with shoes, some without shoes. It was cold. I mean, we're talking mid-November. And they called the sheriff up, and he come up there, and it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them might have got away. It was probably 19 or 20 of us sitting on the side of a hill. And they said, "What do y'all think we should do with you guys?" And one of the guys said something about, "Man, I'm so sleepy, I don't give a shit what you do with me right now." And I spoke up and I said, all I want, sir, is I don't want to get arrested. He said, how do you think we can avoid arresting you tonight? I said, I'll tell you what, I'll come up in the stands tomorrow and I'll clean up the debris and all. He says, I think that's a great idea. 3 or 4 of them looked at me. They said, "You sorry son of a bitch? Why why'd you offer to do that?" They were like, "Yeah, we could have swept something." They had 19 of us up in there cleaning up cups and everything like that. I found like $70 of money when I was up there. Yeah, man, it was money to be found.
Change or cash?
No, hell no. I mean, somebody didn't lost some money in a cup, and they had it in a little cup thing. And anyway, after it was over with, me being the dumbass I am, I went to the cop, to the police, and I said, "Look, do we get to keep what we find?" And he said, number one, the guy said, "Is it a wallet?" I said, "Nope." And he said, "Is it an ID?" I said, "Nope." "Is it anybody's personal belongings?" I said, "Well, not no more." And he said, "Oh, hold on there. What do you mean personal belongings?" I said, "Well, I found some money." He said, "Well, we have no way to prove whose this is." So
right.
they let me keep that money. I don't know how much it
was. So essentially, you turned getting possible arrested to making $70.
And I was out there for 2 hours, so I was like, "Shit!"
$35 an hour.
Yeah, I was $35 an hour. Give me that damn job every week.
You probably went and bought some more alcohol.
I probably donated it to the local church. I don't. Yeah. The old Milwaukee Infirmary. Yeah, I don't know. Jeez, Matt.
Milwaukee's best.
We got a couple big games this week. Michigan State. Michigan 4 points favorites. Who's going to end up winning that game?
So I'm trying something new this week with my picks, and I'm going strictly off a statistical model that I've kind of looked through the last couple weeks.
Yep.
So based off of this specific statistical model that I found, based off of net points per drive, I'm going to go with Michigan given the points.
Oh, okay. So Matt is going against us. Let's see. Georgia. Number 1 Georgia. 14-point favorites against Florida.
Okay. Is it just me? Am I catching up?
Yeah. We've ran with it. We'll tell you though that we all picked Michigan State. We all went with Michigan State this week. But this one we didn't all agree on this one.
Well, this is one that really breaks my heart to pick because I grew up going to Gainesville on Saturdays. I grew up a Gator fan, but the statistical model says Georgia and lay the points.
All right.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope
Matt and Keith.
There's no Keith in that defense.
Tim and Keith both agree with you there.
But my whole key there, Matt, is if Florida does not turn over the ball, it's going to be a closer game.
Ole Miss.
I don't think they can do it though with the defense. The defense is it's toothless, man. I mean, it's bad.
I know.
Ole Miss, Auburn, pick them.
Oh, Ole Miss.
Yeah, okay. I'm the only one with Auburn here. I'm the only one who went with them.
You probably think Auburn should be a top 5 team too.
SMU, Houston, pick them.
SMU.
All right. Penn State, Ohio State 16.5.
No, I hate Ohio State, and it pains me to pick them, but I'm gonna pick them laying the points.
Yeah, because their quarterback's hurt. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. North Carolina, Notre Dame 4-point favorites.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, we got you.
Still don't understand that line.
I don't really understand. Oh, number 12 Kentucky going to Mississippi State. Pick them.
Oh, Kentucky. I'm going to ride the Kentucky train all year probably.
All right, okay.
Until they run into someone that's going to kick their ass. But
right. Thursday night NFL. Packers, Cardinals 3-point favorites.
I'm picking the Cardinals. I think the Packers are a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Oh, okay. Bengals, Jets 3.5 for the Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah, we this one is one we put locks on this one this week. Titans, Colts at home. Colts Titans. 2.5.
Titans.
You like it, Titans? Okay. Rams 14. They're giving up 14 at Houston.
Yeah, Rams can give up 20 here. I'd still go with the Rams.
All right. Steelers, Browns. Browns giving up 3.
After I saw the way they played with Case Keenum at quarterback, I'm going to go with the Browns. I'm not too concerned about them. There wasn't a lot of points, but the efficiency on offense seemed to be there even with Keenum as quarterback.
Gotcha. Eagles 3.5-point favorites against the Lions.
Oh, Lions. They're so close. They are so close.
Okay.
And the Eagles aren't very good.
He and I agree here, guys.
Yeah, me too.
49ers, 3-point favorites at Chicago.
2 teams playing poorly. I'm going to go with the better quarterback. So I'm going to go with Garoppolo and the 49ers.
Oh, I thought you was going to say Fields.
No.
Man, I'll tell you what. Did you see that Fields game over the weekend?
Well, yeah, it was in Tampa, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? Me and Keith pointed this out. Every time Fields sat to the bench, did he ever have an iPad in his hand? Did he ever have a phone in his hand? Did he ever have a coach next to him and saying, "Look, this is what you need to do"?
Yeah, he looked like he was
did.
out there performing community service, is what it looked like. I mean,
He was like this. And then every time Tom, and it wasn't many times Tom Brady came in where they didn't score points. Every time he comes in, the first person he saw was Byron Leftwich, and the second thing was an iPad getting handed to him to see what he messed up. Now, look, 40 years old or not, I don't care. That some of these kids have got to start picking up on what makes a quarterback, and that just is the epitome of it. If he doesn't start getting some help, he's in some trouble.
Fields is never going to be a locker room leader until he gets the help he needs.
Yep.
Well, the problem is a lot of these quarterbacks now, they're not relied upon even at the college level to make. I mean, Jared Goff, even when he was in LA, Sean McVay would be in his ear until they cut the mic off,
right,
telling him what to do.
Did you guys hear what happened Sunday? That I don't know if this is true or not. Said during a play, he actually heard one of the coaches say, "This is a free play. This is a free play." He threw the ball 25 yards down the field, and all it was 2 Buccaneers waiting to catch the ball. One of them intercepted and came back. He actually threw one of the coaches under the bus and said, during one of those plays, somebody, I didn't even think you could talk to him during a play.
Right.
But this is what he had said. He said, free play, free play, free play. And he just threw it down there just hoping that somebody would catch it. Now, I don't know who buys that.
I think once the ball snaps, somehow those mics get turned back on.
I don't know what's happening, but to me, that's awful fishy to me.
He could mean that he heard it from the sideline, too. He could have heard.
Yeah, but he said
because one of his picks, he was running towards his sideline. It was the first pick that D. Delaney got.
Yeah.
And if that's the one he's talking about, he was near the side. Now, I don't know how tuned in you are when you're running towards the sideline.
Right, and the crowds are screaming and everything. I don't know how much you can hear free play. I had something there. I'm sorry. Damn. It sounds like to me it's sour grapes because all you had to do is look at the kid Sunday, man. He was not in a good way at all. Look. Do you think at any time after 2 minutes in this game he came off that field thinking we can win? Tim, what do you think? Anytime
probably 14-3. Maybe they thought they still had a chance, but once where you hit the 3rd or 4th touchdown, they were like, Vince McMahon's theme song comes on, no chance, because that's what you got.
Yeah, and Keith and me watched it, and we were texting back and forth. We were like, this kid is not getting he's just not getting anything helping him.
They never ran on offense in that entire game. I don't think they ever ran more than 2 or 3 successful plays in a row.
And they never got 3 first downs in a drive, I don't think they ever got 3. That is sad. Panthers and Falcons. It's a pick 'em, Matt.
Going Falcons.
Going with the Falcons. All right. Dolphins. Bills. Bills 11-point favorites.
Bills.
All right. That one is everybody. Patriots. Chargers. 6-point favorites.
Chargers.
All right. Okay. Only a few more left to go.
So Tim's still alone on that one. Huh?
Yep, I'm still on my island.
Jaguars, Seahawks. Seahawks 3-point favorites.
I'm basing this off of last night's game because I believe Geno Smith is still starting. So it's not a big line, but I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
All right, Harris is going with you. Washington football team, Broncos. Broncos 4-point favorites.
So Broncos just traded for Kenny Young. I think it was yesterday. To help out with their linebacker core. Heineke looked bad this past Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Broncos.
All right. I went with Washington this week. I probably will regret it. Buccaneers, 4-point favorites is all.
This is the Homer special.
Going to the Saints.
You don't even have to ask me. It's always going to be the Bucs. I'm never going to pick against my boys.
Me and Harris both went with the Saints this week. We just feel it. We smelling a rat this week.
They're not going to let James. First off, they're not going to let Jameis beat him after that defense played and had to be put in so many holes because of him. And second, Jameis is notoriously a guy who gets himself overhyped and over pumped up, and he likes to throw rocket balls. He hasn't done it this season, but I guarantee he will go off script and he will become the Jameis Winston we all know in Tampa, and he will throw multiple picks because he's going to want to prove something. And it's going to lead to mistakes.
3 over under 3,
I think it'll probably be under 3, only because we still have, we're still starting basically 4th and 5th guys in our secondary, and I think he'll throw a couple picks early, and then Peyton is probably going to have to get in his ear, and it's going to be check down Charlie the rest of the day.
Gotcha. Cowboys 2.5-point favorites against the Vikings.
Cowboys offense.
Gotcha. We all like that too. Giants, Chiefs 13-point favorites.
Giants.
Oh, he's going with the Giants with Harris. Yeah, I just don't trust the Giants enough on that one. Let's see, maybe a couple more college picks if we can get you to University of Virginia against BYU. BYU 2-point favorite at home.
BYU.
Well, okay, we all went that way. Duke, Wake Forest 16-point favorite at home.
So I was really shocked that when I first looked at this, I thought, I'll take Duke 16.5 points, but Wake Forest is surprisingly high with their net points per drive. I'm going to go with Wake Forest laying those points.
And they're one of the top 20 offenses in the country.
Yeah.
Top 20, top 25. So, yep. Colorado, Oregon. They're at number 7, Oregon. Oregon 26.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I'm taking Colorado here.
All right. We got you. Texas Tech, Oklahoma. Oklahoma 20-point favorites.
So Oklahoma normally has this season, other than I think against Kansas State, has played down to its competition. But with Matt Wells being fired just yesterday and having Sonny Cumbie come in and just be the interim coach midweek, I think it's an opportunity for Oklahoma to not play down to their competition and probably take advantage of the chaos.
Okay, was that like a defensive coordinator?
No, Matt Wells is the head coach. He was fired.
Of Oklahoma?
No, Texas
Tech. Oh, of Texas Tech. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I thought somebody had mentioned that it was one of the chat people mentioned that yesterday. It might have been.
Oh, that's right. So you're taking Oklahoma on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Iowa State, 7-point favorites going to Morgantown, West Virginia.
Oh, Iowa State.
All right, Rob, can we interrupt for a second? So, whole 25 subscribers person.
What's going on? BYU. Yeah, you're the only one that took Iowa State. Miami going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, a 12-point favorite.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Yep, we all did, but Harris. Texas, Baylor 3-point favorite at home.
Go on Baylor.
All right, we all. I put Tim, Keith, Harris, and I put Baylor on instead of Rob. Oh my God! Oh shit! Where's the telephone pole?
He's still drunk.
Oh my Lord!
Need more gigawatts of power, right?
If it makes you feel better, Rob, the sun's finally going down here.
Oh, okay. He's out in Vegas, man.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, sun finally going. It's been down for like 2.5 hours.
He's out in Vegas, yeah. Yeah, he's drinking a few too, maybe. But if I was out there, I would be too. There he is. There's Vegas right there. Number 9, Iowa. Wisconsin. Wisconsin, 3.5-point favorite.
Take Iowa. I'm shocked it's only 3.
Yeah, 3 and a hook. 3.5. So it is 3.5. And Cincinnati, 25.5-point favorites against Tulane.
So I'm going to take Cincinnati here again because of the numbers. I know that's a big number to cover.
Tulane sucks though.
But yeah,
Tulane
but Tulane played Oklahoma into the fourth quarter earlier this year. I mean,
yeah.
So I didn't think Cincinnati would struggle with Navy.
Don't they only have one win, Tulane?
I'm not sure their number of wins.
I think they're 1-7. I think they're 1-7, 1-6. Yeah, Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati got to show up on that one. Troy against Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina's giving up 19.
Coastal Carolina.
I'm going with Troy in that one. I just got that feeling. I don't know.
Did you do Fresno State?
Huh?
Did you do Fresno State, San Diego State?
I did not. Fresno State, San Diego State.
San Diego State, I have.
San Diego State. Let's see if we got everyone. No, Kansas. Oklahoma State, 29.5-point favorite, Oklahoma State.
Wow. Kansas played Oklahoma really well last week, so they're probably due for a letdown. So, no. I'll take Kansas. You said it was 29?
29.5 Oklahoma State's at home, and Oklahoma State got, they're coming off a loss.
Yeah. Let me see. Actually, I didn't have that on my sheet, so I did not prep it.
All right.
Give me just 1 second.
Oh, I like this.
We
want Matt Sharver's prep work. This is what we're going to watch now. This is what we like.
Okay, so Tulane's one win was against Morgan State.
Yeah.
In week 2. They won 69-20 and then promptly gave up 61 to Ole Miss.
Yeah. Tulane. I looked at Tulane and I was like, real quick, I was like,
except for that UAB game that they only lost by 7. They gave up 61, 52, 40, and 55.
Matt's got color-coded papers, man.
Right. And you said it's 29?
And I'm 29 a hook, 29.5.
29.5? I'll take Kansas.
All right, okay.
I wasn't real thrilled by the number I just saw, so I'll take Kansas.
Baseball's on right now. What's it, 2-0? Everybody said?
It's 2-0, but Houston has bases loaded with 2 outs.
All right. Right now, Tim, which team wins the World Series and in how many games?
I'll say Houston in 6 only based off of playoff experience. Like Charlie Morton, I think, might be one of the few guys that has postseason experience for the Braves. Well, Soler, I think, might with the Cubs.
So you say
I think Soler does have some of it.
Houston in 6. Keith?
Yes.
Well, I was saying the Braves in 6 last night. I'll stick with that pick.
Harris?
I'm going to take the Braves in 5.
Braves in 5. Matt?
I hate Houston, so I'm automatically picking Atlanta. I'll take them in 7.
7. I'm gonna take Houston in 7. I think it's gonna go a ways. And I tell you, Rob, you should make gaming or vlog videos. Then the views will start pouring in. Yeah, my problem is, I did end up getting. I got some private. Oh wow, who the hell's private chatting me now? Oh shit, I'm here waiting. Oh okay, I got you. I went to a Goodwill today, and I got me a pedal and was it a G29 steering
racing wheel? Yeah.
I paid $5 for it. I paid $5 for it. So, and I saw some on eBay for like $150. So if the damn thing works, even if I don't use it, I'll throw it up online. The bad thing about it is it costs so much to ship that big ass box. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of good stuff here lately. A good Flyers sweatshirt, but it's got a little spot on it. But I mean, it's very cool, very very.
Shout
cool.
it out.
Albies makes a nice play ranging towards first, and then that gets the Braves out of a jam. So 2-0 end of one.
Do you have any room service coming up there or anything? You got any
Harris?
cards to make a call for escort services or anything?
Exactly.
Night nurses from Jersey is going to show up on the bill when he leaves.
Keith, those cards are all over the hotel, man, but I'm not using them. Sorry.
Yeah, if you go out there on the Strip, if you go right there now, Keith, have you ever been to Vegas? Tim.
Yes.
Okay, so how about you, Matt?
Never. I want to go so bad.
All right, if you go like to the MGM Grand or New York, anywhere out there on the Strip,
pretty much everywhere on the Strip.
I actually had a video. I don't know if I still got it or not, but my wife can attest to it. She's right in the other room. We're walking outside from one to another, one. You can walk. It's kind of like the open door type deals out in Vegas. One casino to the next.
Yep.
And then, okay, so I'm walking by, and this woman's got a whip in her hand. I'm not lying to you. It gets better. So what happened is these two girls got leather suits on, and and they're saying, "Do you want to get spanked?" And I'm thinking, I've thought of better things I'd rather do than get spanked. I said, hell, I used to get spanked when I was a kid. And she said, oh, we can make it fun. So I'm walking over toward her and talking to her, and the next thing you know, whop! I mean, she starts swinging that son of a bitch. So anyway, she says, for $10, we'll do some photographs with you and stuff. So what happens is, I'm like, all right, what the hell? So my wife takes my camera phone. All right, this one girl's got me by the damn head and pushed me down like this, and this girl's spanking the shit out of me. I'm like, damn. I mean, it was some funny shit. I had shorts on and stuff, and these little kids are walking by, and I'm ready to say every word in the book, but I'm like, I'm just like, shit. I'm just like, you wouldn't believe it, man. I had some good photos. I don't know if I still have them on my phone or not, but I got to find them. We walk off from there 50 feet away, and then the next thing you know, you see two guys, no shirts on, and they're like, honey, don't you want to have your... So this is a planned thing. They got it. So we give these guys $10-15, and shit, they start hugging on her and doing all this kind of stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, good gosh. So from one casino to the next, we lose $30 because we give these two girls $15 and these two guys $15. And then we don't walk a quarter of a mile, and it's right in front of a CVS. And this girl, I tell you what, all I can say is if you had a little kid, there's no way in hell you wanted him or her around this one. This woman had the biggest set of, you can guess, and all she had was something about like this covering each one, and I'm thinking, oh my Lord. I mean, they're hanging out like crazy, and she's just walking around. Honey, we're having a show tonight, and I'm thinking to myself, if this ain't a damn show in itself, what the hell? The show is not even started yet, and I mean, she's walking, got heels on, and I am not lying. I mean, huge in the front. I mean, Dolly Parton like. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, she's got about this much covering each one of them. And okay, and gives me a piece of paper and says, I hope you come to the show tonight. And I'm looking at it like, Lord have mercy, I don't think so. But I mean, it's like that. If you walk all through there, you don't know what the hell you're seeing, man.
Yeah.
It's like Montreal. Have you ever been to Montreal?
I never have.
No.
I got in a little trouble, not the last time I went to Vegas, time before that though. They had a guy walking on stilts, so he's standing up about 10 feet high, And then they had this little red-headed guy, and he a little midget, little small guy. And everybody always told me if you had $1 bill in your hand and you rub the top of the midget's head, that's good luck. So I'm chasing this little dude around all around the damn street. My wife said, "You better what?" Anyway, I catch up with him, and I do that to him. He looked at me like he was gonna chew my. What are you doing? That was the funniest shit. But I did. I had $1 bill in my hand, and I said, "I'm gonna catch this little dude." I said, "I ain't had no luck yet." And he had red hair sticking straight up, and he's probably, I don't know, 3 feet tall or something like that. And standing next to the guy with his stilts on, and I'm like, "Well, I can't rub that dude's head, but I can rub this little guy's head." So I did that with $1 bill. Boy, he got pissed. I mean, he got
Well,
mad.
the question is, did it change your luck?
I reckon it did change my luck. At least that damn $1 bill stayed in my pocket for a little while.
Some year we should all either meet in Vegas or Florida somewhere and get to, like.
Well,
5-10 people, and
Tampa has some good casinos, and then, oh my Lord, man, if you go to Vegas, you can be anywhere. I mean, you can be anywhere within 15 miles of each other and have 100 casinos right there.
Yeah.
I just, all I say is I tell people, if you're going to Vegas, be careful about going up there to that street up on the north end. Harris ain't too far from it. What's the name of it? Fremont Street. Yeah, right. Fremont Street. That's a place. This ain't no lie, guys. If you look on YouTube with Fremont Street. What's that deal where you hanging on it and it's
the zip line? Yeah,
zip line. It's covered for, I don't know, a mile or half a mile, and you see them flying over your head down that street. So no traffic ever on Fremont Street. I don't care if it's 8 in the morning, 8 at night. No traffic's allowed on that street. And you could drink beer or whatever, but you got to watch. To me, especially at nighttime, that's a pickpocket paradise right there. I think they would.
Well, that's where the infamous Heart Attack Grill is on Fremont Street.
Oh, is that the one where it's like a 12,000 calorie?
Yep.
Yep.
And the last time we went, I don't know if I still got the little drink or not. Yeah, it was a little drink.
Matt, you're not going to take us in the bathroom, are you?
No. I'm letting my dogs out.
I was thinking the same thing, Keith.
The last time we went, we ended up getting a mixed drink, and it was 64 or either 84 ounces, and the damn thing was plastic and went all, and it stood 3 foot tall or a little over 3.5 foot tall. So we start walking with that damn thing, and we're drinking it. And that straw, good God, the straw, like I say, is 3 foot long because, it's got to get all the way to the bottom of the drink. We going from one side of the street to the other side of the street to where we're staying at. And my wife says, I'm starting to get a headache from drinking it. 3-0 the Braves. I said, I think I'm going to stay down here and play
Swanson?
A little bit more.
Darno with a RBI ground out.
Darno, okay. He's a catcher.
Or Darno scored on the ground out.
Okay, my TV hasn't caught up with that yet. I'm watching on YouTube TV.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Look, guys, I'm going to take off with that. I hope you don't mind.
Right.
No, go ahead.
All right.
All right, man. Have a good one, Keith.
All right.
We're going to remove him, and I ain't going to be here but a second more. And I went in there, and she come down there to check on me at the casino a little later, and I had a beer in my hand. And she's like, what the hell happened to that drink? I said, oh, here's that plastic thing right there. And she said, oh, my God, you done drank that thing already? I was feeling no pain. Because I don't drink that often, but I did. I had drank that whole damn thing. And I mean, I reckon I played that thing like a flute. I was drinking it so damn hard. But it was some crazy stuff. Harris needs to hit that spot. But it was about a 3 or 3.5.
Or it's something that you can get on any Bourbon Street bar.
And then if I take it back with me next time, I think I get a free refill or some shit. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Rob, up until this past week, I hadn't drank since December 6, 2010. All right? On the cruise, I had 4 glasses of champagne in one sitting,
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, the next 3 hours, I don't remember anything.
Do you drink, man?
Do I?
Huh?
No, I had to
Couldn't tell you what
stop
happened.
for medical reasons. So I had
Medical
had really,
reasons,
really, really high blood pressure and got diabetes. So I was I had to stop dipping and I had to stop drinking.
Yeah, I never did dip. I never did smoke. Tim, do you drink a little bit?
I drink a little bit. It's on occasion, but
Yeah.
I mean, I could go a couple of weeks without. But
my drinking was stopped for medical as well. I mean, I was 528 pounds, and I started the process for the gastric bypass on December 6, 2010. And I wasn't allowed to drink, wasn't allowed to have soda, nothing carbonated.
Yeah.
So and it believe it or not, and I think I told you this when I met you in person, Rob. It took me 5 years after surgery to start drinking soda again.
Yeah.
I mean, so
and when he came
here, huh?
I said when you came here, we had a spread in front of him. I mean, I had chili. I had some stuff, and he ate just a little bit. And I mean, he just said, "I can't eat a lot."
Believe me, I felt bad leaving it because
No, I won't that way because I had some corn out there. We had on the grill. It was a nice day out too, and I just had made some chili, and I like to make it when it's cool like this. But he came by here. It was Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Father's Day weekend. He came by here, and he was on his way up to do some umpiring. It's like a Thursday, I think, when he came by. And Thursday or Friday. Thursday, I think. So anyway, he came, and he was like, I'm going to go to the restroom. I said, yeah, go for it. Or, I don't think you did. You said, I already went to the restroom when you got here.
Yeah, I stopped and got gas and used the restroom on my way in.
Yep. So he got there, he sat down, started talking to me and my parents and my wife. We started talking, and I said, look, dude, I know you got to get home and get up to Baltimore before dark and all. Here you go. I had some food out there waiting on him when he got here, and we were out there just munching around, eating some stuff too.
Yeah, I stayed a little over an hour. The plan was an hour. I think it was about an hour and 20, hour 25.
Yeah, something like that. And he stayed here, came to the house, said he had no problem finding the house at all. And, yeah.
No, man, real easy. Rob's out there jumping around out in the yard like a fool.
I saw him coming. I said, yeah, bring your ass on. Hell, I got food right here waiting on you. Sat right here. So he sat right down and started talking. Didn't do too much talking. He was eating a little bit, but like I say, he didn't eat he didn't eat a whole lot, so I didn't realize at the time he'd had the gastric bypass. I probably wouldn't have put so much in front of him, but I was like, hey.
I'll tell you what, guys, you ever have a chance, that chili's good.
I love to make it. I love to eat it more than I like to fix it, but I love to make it if I know people are coming. Your lock of the week, Matt. Lock of the week in college. Who is going to win and cover, or give them some points? Either way,
I would say it's got to be Georgia over Florida. Georgia's just so good this year. I mean, I still think Georgia has the chance to screw it up because they do every year, but it's not going to be this week. I
got you. And then, who is your lock of the week on the weekend?
So my homer pick of the week is always going to be the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, you going to take them?
Yep, absolutely. All right.
Three of us took the Bengals over the Jets because the Jets are just that bad. I mean, they really are. It really is a sad situation there.
Rob.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, real quick. I wanted to let you know, I just was reminded when Keith asked me about Wonelli. I found something for red, white, and blue racing, and they are called pit boxes. This guy uses it as they're 3D printer. He uses a 3D printer and he creates these pit boxes.
Okay.
I'll send you some photos in an email, but just for a comparison, I messaged this guy, and within 30 minutes he got back to me. We agreed on a price because I was going to order multiples. I ordered 3 of them from him, sent him the money right away, and he's been in touch with me constantly, showing me the designs. And I think they're going to be sent out either tomorrow or Thursday.
Wow. Now, let me ask you this. Would you try playing it live on the channel after you've tested a couple times?
Well, the pit boxes are just storage. It's just storage, but they're really cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was something to do to change the enhancement of the game?
No, like I've been using those little like baggies to keep my cards, but
Right.
this guy's wife, I guess she does some sort of an artistic, job,
Right.
and she created these little what he calls pit boxes, and they're on the top is a driver number with their signature, and then on the inside is a spot for the track cards, and then for the TV driver and the regular driver, plus all your dice. Plus he includes like a red and a yellow marker for yellow flags, and a marker for as you're going around the board.
How much, Matt?
$25. So I ordered 3. So I paid him $75 via Venmo. I mean, literally as soon as I sent it, he sent me a message back, got the money, and he didn't even require it up front. He actually said, I only require half, but I said I'd pay him it all up front because he responded so quickly. So I just paid him all the time.
Wow. Yeah, I've got every season that he's put out.
I think he's in Ohio because it's kind of his voice. He kind of has that accent. And then he also.
I was wondering if it's somebody that does some of the free stuff that covers some of the stuff with Keith once in a while, like Steve Tower, or do you know Steve?
Yeah. After further review.
Mm-hmm. Or there's a couple other guys that he has working with him once in a while. I think Steve must have a little bit of a part into the play because a lot of times he gets stuff before it's released.
Well, it's Al Wilson too. Al Wilson's big.
Al Wilson, that's another guy.
And I wish Al would make more videos. I know he's not doing it. He hasn't done it in a while, but I love Al's videos. Like he is the best when it comes to tutorials.
Yeah.
I love his tutorials.
Yeah, Rob, I don't think those guys have anything really into it except, they do so many videos for the different publishers, the reviews and like that. They just get the games in advance, and, they get them free of charge because of the following.
Right.
Well, I think Al does help in design because he's like actually personal friends with Keith.
Right. I think he does some of the design work for Keith too.
I know he helped design History Maker Golf. I know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this, and I know sometimes it steps on toes if we do this. Would anybody be willing to come on and review a game straight up? We just say tonight is review night for a game. And you give your straight-out review, and, I mean, if it's something you don't like, you give straight-up review, but at least you're telling people, people know.
If I have the game, I don't have a problem with it, and let's face it, there's not many games I don't have.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, you're giving everybody not only the negative parts of stuff, you're giving people the positive stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And look, they realize you purchased it anyway. But I was just wondering if I did a night of that. And we just decided, okay, we'll throw some games around, and everybody that's got this one this time will at least come out and say what you got to say. Inside sports games, I love inside the Cup golf. I play it a lot. Alan?
Yeah, I've got his in the crease. I've got his tennis.
Okay.
I've got
that's Chris, right? That's Chris.
Yeah, inside sports.
Yeah.
I've got the golf. I've got the tennis. I've got the hockey. The baseball. I don't have the basketball yet.
How about you, Matt? Have you got anything of his?
You know what I did, and you may or may not remember it, but Inside Sports Games also created, or originally their football game was not Inside Blitz; it was Big Play Football.
Okay.
Right.
And I had that almost a decade ago.
And you don't have it any longer?
No, well he doesn't really create for it anymore. And
okay.
To be honest, for me, Keith still has kind of the market cornered on football. I think Keith has the best football game on the market. That's just my opinion. I think second season football.
Second season's your favorite?
Yeah, I think it's the best football game there is.
Oh, second season? Oh, absolutely.
And Tim.
My issue is that I would love to watch. My thing is I'm a little bit frugal when it comes to these games. I don't want to have so much that it's just sitting in the closet collecting dust. So the only thing I've ever bought is Stratomatic. Now, I'd love to be able to get some other stuff, but I just don't have time. Like, the only thing I'm doing with the 72 set that I bought is a fantasy league with like 2 other people, where we actually play the games and such. And like if I buy it, like I essentially got Stratomatic hockey, but that's essentially like my in between. So I, have something other than baseball when I get done with a replay.
Yeah.
So like I can kind of get myself back into baseball I got to do a super advanced replay because I haven't done one.
Rob, you just shared your game shelf.
Yeah.
Okay, if you look behind you, directly behind you, right?
That's a wife's bookcase.
Okay, well that's about a third of my game shelf.
Really?
Yeah.
How about
See,
yours,
I'm like
Matt?
Tim. I'm like Tim. I want to play these games. I really do. But Rob, remember that big box of stuff I sent you?
Yes.
I sent that to you because I just didn't have time to play it. It's not because I thought it was bad or didn't like it.
Right.
I didn't have time to play it. And I was like, you know what? It's silly of me to keep all this. And other people might be like, you know what? I really love tabletop soccer. It's all I want.
It was people that come up to me, man, and they were like, can I have this one and this one? And I was like, man, yeah, hey, yeah, that they like I said, mailed out a couple different ways, but it was pretty cool because what do we call it? I call you Christmas.
Santa Claus Sharver or something. Yeah.
Santa Claus Sharver, yeah, that's what we did.
But I'm like Tim. I right now I'm looking at binders that I have for the games that I play, and I play Red, White, and Blue Racing. I play second season football. I play Wonelli now that I have my friggin' order. I play Legends of Wrestling, and that's all I have time to play.
Yeah, I like it too.
And I would love to play more games, but I don't have the time. I'm like, because Legends of Wrestling, I mean, I do all my stuff offline. I don't make videos, but I have a whole federation going. I have replays for NASCAR on Red, White, and Blue Racing. I'm about to run an entire SEC season with Wonelli now that I have it. Probably started this week. So I'm like, I don't have time for a baseball or a hockey. I love watching the videos, like Tim says. I would watch videos, but I don't know.
I'm going to ask you one question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Yeah. Family-wise, does that because I know you said your stepdaughter was coming to see you one day. Remember you left early. It's a lot of like family, a lot of your time too.
Yeah, I mean, my stepkids are grown. My wife was a little bit older than me, so my stepkids are grown.
Okay.
But I have my own, my own daughter. She's 14, so that's not really a thing. My day is long in just the sense that I'm usually up by 5:30. And then I'm doing everything around the house to get the animals, settled for the morning. Then I got to get my daughter up, make her lunch, take her to school. Then I have to come work from home.
Okay, so you do work at home. That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, so I work at home, and then as soon as I'm done working for the day, I go on a run. Then I come home and take a shower. Then I make dinner, and then I clean. So for me, I really only get to do the tabletop gaming on the weekends.
Yeah. And
during the week, I'm usually in bed by like 9:30. Like I am ready to pass out, and I'm like So either that or I play my Xbox a little bit during the week because that way it doesn't take as long to play a game on Xbox as it does on the tabletop.
I understand. So for that reason, Mr. Sharver wants to be in bed by 9:30.
No.
It is 5 after 9. Look, we've already been here 2 hours and 22 minutes. Me and Tim have been together here, 2 or 3 videos this week?
I was here last night, so yeah.
Yeah, and then one earlier, a few days ago as well. We get together all the time, and that's the best part of it. I love picking games. I love watching some of the college or pro games, but I mean, just getting together. I tell Tim, I'll get in touch with Tim and say, hey, you go make it tonight? Plan to. If I get in touch with Keith, I plan to, and that's what I like to hear, man. I just like it that Harris does the same thing, and now Matt, we've been is this second time?
I think it's third time total.
I think
second time for picks.
Right. So that's the thing, man. And Anthony, I told you guys, I don't know if anybody heard it last week. Well, I told Tim, I know, that he was expecting a grandchild last week, and another one this week by a different. So two of his children, one last week was expecting a child, and then one this week is expecting a child. So he's got grandbaby fever going on right now. So he's watching grandchildren that are already here for the parents and stuff. So
it better not. It better not take away time from developing that college football game, though, because I want to get my hands on that. That's one thing. I'll get that no matter what, and I'm also gonna get History Maker Hoops when it comes out from Play.
Gotcha.
Even if I don't get to touch them.
Anthony, as much as we give you a hard time and be like, "Damn it, you need to be here." Yeah, I keep working on your stuff because look, everyone, you know about History. I mean about Glory Days boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Are you a big? Who else in here likes the Glory Days boxing?
I have every card Anthony's put out.
Yeah. It's the best. It's the best value there is. I mean, it is. I have not found anything that beats that.
And the card stock is so great.
Same cards.
Yeah,
same
the card
cards
stock he uses is
same cards.
It's really good. He uses some sort of high quality card stock.
Yeah, it's the same ones and payoff pitch.
The only issue I've had with any of it was and I talked to Anthony about the last set of cards I got for boxing. The cards weren't all the same size.
Uh-huh.
And, he expressed to the printer that he wasn't happy about it. So, but other than that, I mean, no big deal. I mean, I cut the cards down to the same size. Yeah. No big deal.
Man, I love. Here comes Michael back too. Look here.
And the detail he has.
But other than that, I mean, no big deal. I mean, I cut the cards down to the same size. No big deal.
Hi. It's okay. Another night.
We're getting the reason. What's happening?
I don't either.
Another night.
Guess what's going to happen? I'm going one-on-one with the great here. We're going to have Harris and Matt off to the side, and we're going to go 1 versus 1, and we're going to get Michael straight. So we're going to get the sounds right. I don't know what's happening. But
it's gone.
Almost. It's almost gone.
Well, I'll get off. If that'll help, I'll get off.
It's not you,
Matt.
You.
No, it's not you.
It's not me.
No, it is you, Michael.
It is you, Michael. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure out what the hell is going on here. All right, Michael, I'm going to put you on the spot. What have you been watching on YouTube before you come watching us tonight?
You can't watch anything like that on YouTube.
Oh, you can't watch nothing like that on YouTube?
No. You can get previews, though.
Oh, you get
and Matt would know.
Well, shit, Harris can get better previews if he takes us to the bottom of the hotel, walks on the street a little bit. He can show us some stuff.
The previews just looking out the window, man.
He's in Vegas, Michael. Harris is in Vegas.
He's muting he's trying to mute the StreamYard instead of the YouTube.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. I wish like heck we could figure it out because Michael is a trip because he came on here last night and he's like, what are you guys up to? And I said, all right, damn it, you're not from Texas. I said, you're from Boston. He said, oh, hell no, I'm from New York. And I said, oh, shit. So I immediately offended him then because, he's not from Boston. He's from New York. But, we sit here and talk.
Thing?
Huh?
Said, aren't they the same thing?
No. Come on.
Hell no.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
It's all the same to me.
It sounded.
Okay. Yeah. The same thing.
No.
No.
Yeah, we almost had him. Yes.
It's all the same to me.
The first second or two there, I didn't hear any reverb, but now I hear it all.
I'm
don't know what it is.
just in a delay.
I don't know what it is. So, all right, Michael, let me tell you. The Astros just hit a 9-run home run, so put all your money on that. I'm just screwing with you.
That's okay.
I'm going to get out of here.
All right, we are all gonna run. I tell you what, Michael. One day this week, I will get back in touch with you so me and you can get everything volume wise going. Is that okay?
Okay, sounds
All right,
good.
Harris, have yourself a great time. Put $5 on Washington. Is that okay?
Okay,
You got it.
Matt, have a great one, and we hope to see you next week. Put $5 on Washington.
Later, guys.
All right, there, Harris. Matt, have a great one. And
there we go. All right.
okay. I didn't mean. I think I took him wrong.
That's okay. I'll head out.
I'm heading out too. Hope to see you again next week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
We'll be around. Yeah, definitely let us know how things are going. And for everyone here in chat, you heading out, my friend?
Yep. You need me to leave now? I'm heading out now.
Yeah, you gotta leave right now. I'm fixing to say goodbye to
If you're
everybody.
if you're doing your sign off, I'm out. Good night, everybody.
And Matt's right here with me. We're both saying good night for the night. Thanks so much for joining the channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you will, give us that thumbs up. We had a little problem with Matt, with Michael Peterson. We're gonna get him straightened before it's over with. We're gonna get him on here as well. Had a lot of fun. Anytime we got Keith on here, you never know what the hell is gonna happen. Anytime you got Tim on here, Harris in Vegas. What more could we ask for there? Anthony, we missed you. John, we missed you. Yeah. We were glad we had a crew in here tonight. And yeah, if you get a chance to join us, let me know. And all you got to do is send me your email address, and you can join us and pick teams like us. If you don't want to pick, if you just want to sit here and just talk on the side while we're playing, you're more than welcome to do that as well. You all have a great night. God bless. I'm taking it Astros in 7. See you guys very, very soon, and God bless. Bye-bye.